Ludus Vulpes.
Welcome to Ludus Vulpes. My name's Kirsty.
And I'm Phil. Hi, I'm Matt.
You join us as we run through a playthrough of Messina 1347.
Excellent. I know. The year is 1347. There are rats, there are plagues. We are going to rescue the city of Messina. We're going to rescue the population to our wonderful estates where they can casually drink wine and eat grapes. And then eventually we're going to send them back to the city to work. Actually, when they come to our estate, we're going to make them work as well. That's fine.
We're going to burn the rats.
That's a little...
We'll see how popular you are for the burning of your rats.
That's a little savage for you.
It's in the game.
It is in the game.
No animals were harmed during the making.
No, but there might be wooden meeples that got slightly damaged. Now, if you do want to go through the rules, have a look at our initial thoughts and setup video. That will give you an overview of the rules and how to play. For now, we're going to get straight into this. So if you want to join us down on the table,
Down there.
we're going to be playing Messina 1347.
Nice board.
Right then.
Yeah, we've already decided first player, and Matthew has been very privileged to be first player, but we've got a bit of admin to go through before we get into the first turn. So,
The admin's listed on the board for each round. There's going to be 6 rounds, and it's very well organised and guides you through the stages of what everything we're going to be doing. So the first item is bringing the plague to Messina.
as the boats arrive, the plague arrives too.
So we have a
boat
deck that shuffled.
is going to the workman one, which is just here. So into the dock, the boat goes with a plague cube that's going to sit on that boat.
And on this round, there's no additional tile to increase the board size. We're going to set the plague and the production. So a random spin. And in the first round, we are going to be having rats.
Facing Phil.
Yes.
Kirsty, do you want to put those out?
Okay.
And then where are the nuns going?
They're going pink in this round.
2, 3.
Nobles?
Nobles are white. And the workmen are orange.
There's 2 white at the moment. And 3 orange. So our Messina is set. We have the plague in certain areas. The boat's brought in some plague. We've got some workers on the board. And we need to rescue the workers and kill the plague and kill the rats. And yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Right then. What strategy should I... Oh, starting with 2 nobles.
Yeah, how's that happened?
That's a cracking bit, look.
Have those back. Each of us is going to start with 3 workers, and we're going to be placing them on the board in turn 1. So, Matt, it's over to you.
Right then. I think I will be securing a noble, an aristocrat, and receiving 2.
A double fire token.
It's 2 single fires, I think.
It's a double fire token.
No, it's a double fire token.
That's the double fire token. That's the double fire
that's
token.
interesting.
And those are 2, I believe.
Okay, we're going to reference the rulebook.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
We can cut this out.
Yeah. No, but actually, we've been playing this entirely wrong all this time if that is a double fire token.
You're only pointing it out now.
It's
All
the
these
first...
games in.
Maybe it's not. Let's just carry on.
I'd like to know, really.
It's just that definitely looks different to that.
Yeah, and it's facing you right at this time, isn't it? Whereas...
There's not...
It's not on the iconography at the back.
No, it's gain 1 fire token, gain 1 major fire token. I think she's right, you know.
Yeah, let's play that then.
Sorry.
That's alright.
So Matt will gain 2 fire tokens as well.
Yeah, I placed my noble straight into my estate because there is no plague cube at this time. I've gone and put him in the upgrade, so hopefully if I can trigger it, we can upgrade our estate workers.
Sticking to the match strategy there, I'm going to upgrade all my workers. So, the first thing I will do is I will go here for 2 wood and a beautiful little nun who is plague free, thankfully. And we're going to just pop her just in there. She's happily going to be working in my workshop.
I love how these people come out of the city thinking, oh, finally,
They're in the
I've
country.
made it to the countryside, and we put them to work straight away. There's no rest for the wicked nuns.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to come here. I'm going to take this nun. She's going to go into a space there. I'm going to get a fire token and a coin as well, so I'm doing all right. So, and my nun is going to go into, I think, my build action.
Very handy. Okay. Second lieutenant is going to go. Let's go with another noble. So he's into quarantine because we have a plague.
Yeah.
He's in the first week of quarantine.
Can you fight that? Can you fight that plague with
I
fire?
have some flames to
Burn.
spend
Burn the plague.
and a plague
So
cube,
vicious.
which enables me to move up the track.
Lovely.
Which immediately gets you a coin.
Thank you very
It's
much.
beautiful.
So you will immediately receive the benefits above the space you move on to.
So can I receive a wood and a flame token? For
That was a good turn for you. I feel like
Yeah.
you've spent a flame to
Gain a flame.
Yeah.
Buy one, get one free.
to bog off on flames.
So let's keep those separate. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to take the double fire action, please.
Okay, so Kirsty gets a major fire token.
Told you.
So that's interesting. You could have
Burn,
built
baby,
something
burn.
straight away and got it into production.
Yeah.
But she come with the flame fill.
It's interesting. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to take me a coin. I'm not taking a worker, but I'm going to advance on this track here. And I'm going to take a build action.
Nice.
I'm going to build this quarantine hut for 2 coins. It's going to go in here. And every time I produce, it's going to produce me a wood and a victory point.
Nice little conveyor belt.
I'm trying. Matt's last worker.
I'm interested in getting another worker. We have a plague token on here. I think I will come here for my third action, bearing in mind that any action after this will be free to move to the adjacent tile. So I'll spend a flame.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
fire.
Burn that fire. I'll go up this track here, which then gives me the option to move down. I'll take this action here, which moves me to there.
Okay, it's also worth noting at this point, if you ever have 3 coins like lying around spare, you can spend those 3 coins once on a turn to advance yourself 1 space on any track, and Matt is getting perilously close to unlocking his 4th worker.
Nice and early as well.
Yeah, very early.
We're off to the races.
So, decisions. I think it's got to be.
Well, you're right on the edge of these boards, Kirsty. I'm not nowhere near her.
It's alright. I know what I'm doing. Got it under
I'm
control.
glad one of us knows what they're doing.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to take the little dude here. He's going to sit in there. I'm going to build. And I'm going to build me. What am I going to build me?
Something with 2 wood, presumably.
Yeah, probably best. Or 1 wood. 2 wood or 1 wood. I will take the... I've got my coins. I will take the fire one, please. And there's a wood there.
A plague hut that's going to make fire. Okay, my last worker.
Actually, I wanted a... Oh, sorry, I wanted a workshop, not one. No, sorry, I picked up the wrong one. I wanted a workshop.
This one.
Yes, please, sorry. Thank you, that's my fault. Because I want to put my nun straight.
It's a good habit to be in.
He's here all night, lady and gents.
Yeah, the num puns start early.
Does that put you off your turn, Phil?
It has absolutely distracted me. I'm going to go here, which is not ideal because I don't really want to move up that track yet. So the nun's going into quarantine, but I wanted someone into quarantine so I could actually start to generate something off there. I'm going to use my fire to burn this little laddie out. And no rats
Then
there.
play.
I'm going to move up
No
there
animals
on the
You get a coin for that, Phil.
Get a
Nice.
coin, and then I'm going to get another coin for the action on the tile.
Lovely.
And I get to move up this and activate either a worker here or a worker here, but unfortunately I don't have any of those.
Ouch.
Now, our workers have worked hard, very, very hard, and they need to have a lay down and a little bit of a nap. So
They're
let's...
tired.
There we
Should be set in Spain. Spanish siesta.
Siesta. Okay, now, the other thing we're going to do is if any workers have still got the plague, they're going to unfortunately pass. So this guy here he's no more...
They succumb to the plague, I think is a nice way.
And the plague token remains. It remains on the boat as well.
Yep. So we didn't quite clear out all the plague that turn. So
We
Max
failed
will
at
move
first
us
hurdle.
down to round
Well,
two.
the first step is
Yes.
end of round is any production in your quarantines.
I'll get one
Nice.
victory point, please.
And that's not you. That should be
That's-
Phil.
No,
Yeah.
that's me. Because I had it as my starting bonus.
Oh, you did. Oh, if I had a coin. Is
So I
that
just
right?
get, I just get one. And I also get a wood.
Okay.
So I get a fire for mine.
I've got nothing and nothing.
Thank you.
So Kirsty gets to upgrade this to the other side. The actual token will generate a victory point, and she'll receive both benefits, which is a
Yeah.
coin and a flame.
It's nice. Okay, so we move the round marker down.
Yeah.
The person furthest on the church track is first player, and none of us move the church track, so that
It's actually
Exactly
it's the
stays as it is.
It's the well, it's the person at the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
That tie breaks the ties.
so it remains the same.
Yeah.
So then the boats come.
And this boat is coming into the nunnery. I think it's over that
She's
side.
there.
And have a little plague cube.
Okay, and we are taking a tile this time, which always goes clockwise to the new harbour.
So here.
Yeah, that's right. And then it's the plague and production. So this one is rats that are standing up.
So it says out. Where are my nuns going?
Your nuns are on blue, please.
To move those so you can see the action.
Workers.
Workmen are on pink.
I'm sorry. 4.
And nobles.
Are on orange. It's quite interesting because they've managed to keep the icons different colours generally to the player board, so it helps.
It's
in
really
that
nice
respect.
actually.
So what is
So-
interesting, we've now got 2 works on this space, so when the person comes and clears, well, they have to clear out. When the person comes here, they'll get both of those workers.
It's quite nice.
Going out, what else have we got?
Both workers, you say, Phil. It's just reminding us in this round that 1 flame token for 1 plague cube remains the same, and it will change as we get to round 5 and 6.
Okay.
So I believe the player order is the same, so Matt, it's over to
Over to
you
you.
to wake up a worker and move them around the board.
So in this round, we can keep the workers in the same position if that's what they want to do. Feel like, as there's no plague cube there, that makes sense.
Nice.
And so she's straight onto the estate, straight to work, Phil.
Yep.
Putting her straight to work. And this is interesting because there is a separation of routes, so you have to decide which section you want to put your workers in. I'd like to get some flames out of her, and I'll take a city track action.
And a worker.
Nice.
And the worker remains. He goes out the very last action out of all the actions on the board.
That's lovely.
Go on then, Kirsty, what are you going to do?
Right then. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. I'm going to pop these 2 in quarantine houses because the plague's there.
I want them.
They're here if you need them. I'm going to use a fire to fight the fire. Actually, can I use my 2 to fight this one and this one, please?
So the major fire token allows you to fight a fire in the space you're in plus an adjacent
Or you
space.
can use 2 of those.
No, you can't
No.
use 2 of
Oh,
those
can't
to go
you? Oh.
adjacent.
Okay, so I'll fight this one and I'll fight this one. So that's 2
Yeah, so fighting 2
twice.
fires. So you get a coin for the first action,
Yeah.
and you get a track movement for the second action. You're now in the lead on the popularity
Could
track.
you push me down on the church one, please? Thank you. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go.
Oh, I should have actually also done
An
my
upgrade,
upgrade.
yeah.
So I'm going to upgrade my nun to make sure I get a
Brilliant.
coin next time.
We're in trouble, Phil.
We are in trouble. I'm going to go this one. I'm going to stand this guy up. You're going to stay there. I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to put him. I'm going to put him just there. And I'm also going to take a coin and a fire for the space.
Lovely.
Matt, what you got?
What you going to do?
That's a good question. This is an interesting space. You can skip an overseer's movement, and then you don't have to take that.
But you can move any of your overseers on that
That's
action as well,
nice.
which is really nice.
It's very nice.
So I will. It's going to cost money. Oh,
It all
It's
costs
worth
money.
it, though.
Is it? Is
I
it?
don't know, I'm guessing, otherwise you wouldn't do it.
He's not done it yet.
let's go with. Come on, no. Purple's beating me to it.
This one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt.
Let's come to here, move on the church track.
Have a none.
Thank you
You
very
can go
much.
straight in because there's no plague.
Kirsty, you'll go.
Okay. Oh, it's just eyeing up which one's the best move for me to do. I think it's going to be this one. So I will stand this one up. I will take my little dude into here, my noble, should I say, and I'll do a build action. And this time I do want a quarantine house for the fire one.
This one, just here.
Yes, please.
There you go. One quarantine house.
Thank you.
Am I go?
Yes.
I'm going to stand this guy up. I'm going to take this nun into quarantine. I've got a lot of nuns in quarantine. I don't know what that says about me. But there you go. I'm going to spend this fire to clear out the space.
It means you're saving the righteous.
Which moves you up here. And you get to move up one on this track as well. I will be going for my extra worker. And then I get a coin. And I get to move this up to here.
Money.
I'm going to activate my nun for another build, and I'm going to build this quarantine hut just here for a coin and a wood, which is going to give me a fire and another victory point.
That's nice.
Matt, over to you.
Two wood, please, Phil.
There you go. Do you want to take a worker in? Kirsty.
Now, decisions. What's available?
Loads of things are available.
Not within my reach, though.
Do you have any coins?
One coin.
So you can take 2 fire. Oh no, can you take 2 fire? Yeah. It's an unfortunate angle, isn't it, really, of being on the side.
Yeah, it's quite tricky if you, unless you're going for boats. Being over here can be quite an awkward place to be.
I wanted to try. Actually, just fighting a fire give me nothing? I'll come here. I'll fight the fire, fight the plague with that one. Sorry. Could you push my fire track one, please?
No immediate benefit.
But I get 2 fires.
You do get 2 fires. There you go.
Thank you.
So you've caused more fire than you put out.
Yeah, intentionally.
Gotcha.
The violence is shocking.
It's not violence, it's preparation.
Shocking violence.
Last turn.
Well, no, my turn first. So I'm going to
Apologies.
send this guy up. I'm going to flip this guy out. I'm going to put him.
That ties nicely, doesn't it? I need to look out for that more because he matches the.
You rescue your worker and then do the action. So he's
Yeah.
going to come into. It's a good question about where he's going to go, but I think he's probably going to go into this slot here. And then I take a coin and an overseer move, which brings me to there, obviously. I'm going to pick any one of the 3 in here that have got a worker in. I've only 2 have got workers. So I'm just going to have a quick look at what I can afford. So I could take this quarantine hut. There's no one in there right now, and there's nothing else just for money. So I don't expect this guy to get a coin and a wood. I'm going to spend 3 coins.
Okay.
To move up the middle track, please.
The bottom track,
the
was that?
city track.
No. Oh, okay.
But nice try.
That can be done once per turn.
Yeah.
By each player. Now it's your last go.
And I'll be coming to the dock to fight a fire. If I can drum you to pass that down.
Certainly can. I'll take that. And let's move you up here as well.
Nice.
Have boats.
And 3 coins.
For every 2 boats, you can move an overseer, which is always nice.
That's not
3
very
coins.
nice.
Thank you very
I mean,
much.
I'll have the money if you don't. Right.
Okay, so the end of that round. We move into some production, I believe.
A third of the way through the game.
So production, my nun comes off there, producing me a wood and a victory point. The other nuns produce me a victory point as well.
So
2
2
victory points.
2 VP, yeah.
I get 1 VP. And I
Fire.
get 2 fires and a coin.
So I've got the 2 fires.
Oh,
And a
thank
coin.
you.
There you go. And my nun is going to go. Where's my nun going to go?
In the nunnery?
Yep. She's going to go there. Yeah, she's going to go there.
Okay.
So the person furthest on the which track?
So we go down to
Popularity
round
track.
3. Yeah.
So that doesn't change the play order at all.
Again.
No.
And this is the one
We're
thing
working
I was
hard
saying.
on those
We're doing
tracks,
it,
aren't we?
yeah.
Due to a boat comes in on the noble tile. Plague cube.
Yeah, and then to the right, to the clockwise of this. Sorry. It's going to go in there. So more wood and coinage. Okay, and no, it's to the clockwise of where it comes in. And there, here we are with the next rat. So moving round, it will be rats facing that way.
Where are my nuns going?
Nuns are on the whites.
Oh, hang on, before we do this, this noble's going to die.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now we do this.
Sorry, Noble.
We've still only got 2 white tiles out.
Need 1 more
There's
plate.
one here.
Yeah, there you go. The workers.
They're on blue. And the aristocrats are on pink.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
no orange this round, that's interesting.
So, Matt, over to you. Oh, hang on. Let's do this as well.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Have a sleep. You've worked hard.
Kirsty, did you score a victory point for your upgraded nun?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's good.
Yes, definitely. That's the hardest thing to remember for me. We're from here. I'm going to build.
That's going to cost you gold.
Oh yes, for skipping skipping the harbour. So a wood and 2 coins.
Ah! Oh, I so wanted that.
And why is that
because it conveniently
Yeah.
get that work off Matt's player board. He's not earned that yet.
Oh no. I took him from the wrong place. I took him from the side. It's a good point. I didn't move my man along. I've done that in quarantine. Everyone else moved their people along in quarantine.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. So I'm going to try and trigger this to upgrade him and then put him straight in here because he needs to be upgraded to generate the item.
Okay. So I will go here. Take this little dude in here. Put him in here. And I'll take 2 wood, please.
2 wood.
Thank you. Okay.
This is going to look really lame.
No.
Well, we're going to stand this guy up and activate him there. I'm going to take this guy to quarantine. I'm going to burn that little rat.
Burn, baby burn.
That goes, giving me 1 more here. To there. And I get a coin. And another progression on this worker. I'm going to activate the build action, I think. And I will pay for... upgraded nun looks tempting, doesn't it? Yeah, I will...
Gosh, that's a good one.
To get that. I do need to upgrade
That's
my
lovely.
nun though.
It's really a nice one.
I've got quite a few nuns coming in as well and coming through, so I feel like that's not the worst thing. I'm going to pay 3 coins. I'm going to hold on to them. I only need to pay that right at the end of the round on the last turn.
Over to me.
Yeah.
I will stand this person up, bring this guy to quarantine.
Nice.
I'm going to pop them in the scrolls. So the scroll action on your player board helps push your multipliers up here, a bit like Praga. I'm going to take the church action to there,
And
which
upgrade one of your overseers.
enables me to upgrade an overseer to there. And that's my turn.
Okay.
An interesting amount of standing up so far, as opposed to travelling to other parts of Messina.
But that was, for me, this was such a good action because...
Well, you can do a lot with a little
Yeah.
on your board, can't you? If
Yeah, you
it's
can.
comboed.
Yeah.
And I think this is the heart of the efficiency game on Messina. And if you can get this right, whatever strategy you're following, if you can get this right and working for you, you're going to be in a good place by the end of the game.
It's rewarding, but saying that, the quarantine is rewarding and going,
and
then, getting all down these.
That's what I mean. It's like there's a huge benefit to getting this part of your game right. And
Let's spend a coin
okay,
to go 1, 2. I'm going to fight 2 fires.
And that will give you a free overseer movement
Yeah.
and nothing else.
Okay. So I also get a coin and a green one. So I get to do...
Two overseers.
so do you want to do?
Should I do...
So this
There's
one,
your coin.
this
Anyway.
one has to be one colour, doesn't it? And this one can be any colour. This is any colour you want to
Do
do.
you want to do
So-
the green first?
Yeah.
'Cause that's going to be a build up.
That one first for a build. And I will take
It's a
the
good
2
game, Mrs. Phil.
coins. 2 coin quarantine house, please.
It's a nice little quarantine house. 2 coins and a victory point for
Yeah.
2 coins up front. If you keep that full, it's going to be worth a lot by then.
Then I'll go here, in front of the build. And I will spend a wood for just thinking which people I've got coming out of quarantine. I spend 2 wood for that warehouse here, please.
This one that I've been
Oh,
monitoring
that
very
one.
closely.
Oh, you got you got the hot one last time. I'm not.
Yeah.
No one's feeling bad for you right now.
And I put that there. I'm going to immediately put him there.
Which is nice because sequencing of that turn was quite nice. Move him up, take the action, and then get him out as well.
Yeah,
which
that
is
works really well.
Yeah, it works really well.
And I've got another one coming out, which I can put anywhere.
Okay, so I will stand this one up and move him to there.
Nice.
I'm going to upgrade my building none.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to go into there.
Lovely.
Kind of a weaker move, but actually that gives me a major fire token and a coin every round. So.
That's beautiful.
Right, well, not that beautiful, but yeah, she's a good looking nun.
I meant the move.
Oh, sorry. It's quite interesting watching the board state change as we kind of all start to pursue something more.
Yeah.
Matt's moving a man that's already moved, so that's going to be a struggle.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
A coin and a flame, please.
Nice.
There you go.
No quarantine.
Also
That's
nice.
nice. Oh, nice money out of that.
Hopefully.
Right then. No coins to spend. So I can't go here and I can't go here. And I'm here. Do I take the nun? Got nothing to build with. Take double fire. I'll do this. It's a double fire and it gets me a nun. So my nun will go in there. I'll put my fires there.
So it looks like all our boards on the A side are the same. I wonder if they're different on the B side.
We need to have a look at that.
Yeah.
And there's 2 versions of the game, 2 variants in the book. There's the basic game, which is what we're playing today, which is enough to keep you going for quite a while. But there's also an advanced version, which adds more point scoring opportunities, but also a slightly different set of mechanics and activates the B side of these tiles.
Yeah.
So actually, while I'm taking my turn, let's... Oh, well, I mean, that's just more interesting on that B side.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more going on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, there is a difference on the B side. This guy's going to stand up here, have a little squabble here, face off.
Can't go.
No, he can't go there. He realises that. He's getting quite upset and angsty. He doesn't want to go into these plague areas just yet, I don't think. So he's going to come here and here. He's going to spend a coin. Again, this work comes straight in, though, which is quite nice.
Nice move.
Yeah, he's
And a
going to
coin.
go in.
So the coin you spent, you get back anyway.
I do get back.
It's a nice little engine you've got there.
Well, it's alright.
Keep going on to those.
But I get a nun movement. I've got a scroll action to take, and I am going to show my hand. I'm going to go up the repopulating Messina track. Just one. I'm also going to spend 3 coins on that turn to progress myself 1 up this track and get
Gives
my
you
next
that dude.
worker. Matt, you'll go.
And then you'll get that coin.
Yeah, I will.
Got an interesting turn coming up, I think. So let's go. Pay a coin into here. Pass that down for me, please. And pass my flame down. Thank you very much. So that's out again, which puts me up this track to do any movements for my overseer. Let's put this guy into quarantine where he belongs, first of all.
Well, so you're going to get 2 overseer
So I've got
movements.
2 overseer movements. One is upgraded. So first overseer
can jump on
movement.
if you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to come to here. Upgrade this chap. And you see the workshops have got a matching symbol, so it needs to have a noble in it, and that'll generate a point on the city track as we're going. So that's my first overseer. Second overseer is going to be come to here, Claim a flame. Claim a flame.
A flame.
Nice.
T-shirt slogan. Claim a flame and to
Build
build.
action. Nice.
What should I build?
Resource, yeah. Well, you got someone in quarantine. Depends on your long-term plans.
I could get something twice out of this
That's what I was thinking.
this young man.
You've got money to spend and wood to spend. Or one money, so.
Or should I get a wagon?
It's interesting.
There's a victory point builder there.
It's an option to have wood coming in every turn. Saves you travelling to get wood all the time. It might just build up.
And it's a cheap one to buy as well.
Apologies for the thinking. It's just a world of exciting opportunities.
It certainly is.
This feels like the appropriate. Oh, but then my workshop isn't doing anything. Oh,
Why would your workshop not be doing it?
let's go with the quarantine hut.
So when you give us a wood, and you can add it.
So demanding.
Rightly
try.
so. Rightly so.
Okay, so my last work. Oh, actually, have you taken both overseer movements there?
I've done
Yeah,
one and
one
two.
upgrade,
Yeah,
and then-
all done.
Those.
So I get one more worker to place on the board.
I haven't taken any rats yet, which is a
Unusual for this
surprise.
stage.
We
In
normally
fact,
have a
nobody
few
has.
rats.
Yeah, I'm
Knocking
I'm
around.
seriously thinking about rats this turn.
Ooh. What are you thinking about them?
I'm thinking about with this worker taking a rat.
I have a feeling I know where it is as well.
Glad you do. I'm going to go here.
Oh, not what I thought.
Take this nun into quarantine. I'm going to get a wood and a flame. And I'm going to take a rat. First rat.
Nice.
Interesting.
Okay, so at the end of that round, we go into a production phase.
You certainly do.
So I produce a flame, a major flame, a coin,
2
a
VPs.
wood, and 3 VP because my nun's upgraded.
Thank you.
Well,
1, 2, 3. Okay, Kirsty.
One victory point there, one there. So
2.
that's it. And then I get 1, 2. So 2 flames. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4 coins.
4 coins.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Very good.
Yep.
And everyone's got to move their
People in the
quarantine
quarantine
people over.
Yeah.
So you can come out now. Happy chappies.
Okay. And this one gets me a move up the city track.
Which is nice.
So these should all be lying down.
Yes, they should. Let's do that. And are there any workers left in plague spaces? Yes, so he's coming off. Now,
We're moving to the next round.
we do. And it's victory point. So I get to go first, followed by Kirsty, then Matt. This is interesting because last time we played this game, Matt was ahead on victory points, I think, at this stage, but got overtaken in the end game.
So there's going to be 2 boats coming out for the selected dock.
It's a flame dock just here. Okay,
So
we can take that. And we have a tile coming in clockwise, so just here.
you must place that one then because we put it next to it.
This clockwise.
It's just clockwise. It's okay.
Right.
We're having 2 sets of rats. So the first one is just for rats, which will be
Black cubes in my hand. And
rats facing towards me.
So, not standing, it's so 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it.
Yes. And then the
Okay.
next rats.
Yeah. Is standing up.
Can we do it first? I've only got 5
There's
cubes.
3 more there.
Oh, sorry.
Where are the nuns going?
So, standing.
Nuns are blue.
1, 2,
Workers?
3,
Yeah, they're on pink.
5.
And nobles.
Only 3 left.
On white, please.
There we go.
Comboed again.
Yeah.
I know, it's nice.
Very lucky.
It's very nice is what it is.
I'm actually going to take some victory points. I've got 1 here and 1
Yeah.
here. I was busy. I did all yours
Did
for
everyone
you,
else's.
but yeah. Right. So, purple,
Sure, okay.
kick us off.
Yeah, and we're going to go really straightforward. We're going to stand him up. We're going to take this guy. We're going to put him in here.
That's nice.
And I get a coin. And an overseer move, which is going to bring this guy around to here. I'm going to spend a coin to move 1 up the church track, please.
A coin.
Yeah. I think you can only spend 1 coin on these to move 1 up the church track.
Yeah.
And then on this side, I'm going to take a build action. And I'm going to build me
What do you mean you're going to take?
a build action over here.
It's not a double though.
It doesn't need to be a double. I get 1 in this side plus 1 in this side.
Oh. I thought it had to be a double to get to.
Nope. If I was double, I get 2 over here and
And
1
1
over
in the
here.
opposite.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You have mentioned that every game, so maybe that's a flaw in it that it's not as easy to remember. That's a lot of play, that is, isn't it?
I'm going to do that. I'm going to take your wagon.
Yes.
5 victory points, please. Actually, I've got that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's me done.
Someone's got a plan. Okay. I'll go here. I will take my dudes into quarantine because I know how to look after
D.
them. I'll fight the plague. Are we still on
We're still on
single?
1. Yeah. Which moves you 1 up this track, which gives you a wood as well.
And I'll get a wood and a coin for that space.
There you go.
Thank you. And I'll move up the fire track again, please. Actually, no. Can you move my overseer, please?
Sorry?
The
Is
church
it
track.
church.
And flipping overseer.
Yeah. So I'll flip that.
Matt, you go.
Choices, pieces.
There are many. There are plenty.
So am I on the wood one or the next
You're on the
one?
wood one.
This one's-
I think I'm going to need flame tokens. I'm going to come in here, put this dude into quarantine.
You
Nice.
fighting the fire?
I've got 1 flame to fight fire, but I get 2 back.
So yeah.
And you move 1 up this track. Okay. So, next for me, I had a plan. I seem to have lost the plan from my head. That's
It's
okay.
always the way.
Your Southside Mafia seem to be nestled nicely into the Messina shores.
They're trying. Bless them, they are trying.
There's a tempting boat near to you, Phil, with 3 coins on it.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I know, I am aware. I'm going to stand this one up and come into here. Take this little nun.
Yeah.
Warranty. I'm going to burn that one out. With one of
yes.
my flame
Use your
tokens, not
fire.
somebody else's.
You get an any overseer.
Yeah, I also move one up on this track as well. So you get a free overseer move. I come down here. I'm going to take a scroll action, and I'm going to pay a coin to move one up this track as well, and flip an overseer. And I will. Which one shall I flip? Kind of feel like it's no point in doing that one. He's nearly finished. This one hasn't started yet. This one's on his way out.
Depends on what you're bringing in.
Okay,
He's
I'm
got
done.
a wagon to get rid of all these carpenters.
I come in here.
It's
And
a little bit crowded there.
it is. I'm trying to push his mafia out, aren't I? Into a quarantine. Spend a flame to take care of that.
Nice.
Which generates a wood, please, Phil.
Lovely.
There you go.
What else am I doing over here?
Stand
Oh,
on my
look,
work.
that's an interesting look.
Getting a coin and a nun move, a nun overseer,
Oh, that's nice.
or an overseer.
Oh, I like that.
Did you take your go, by the way?
What go?
But it goes me,
No,
you,
it's
Matt.
supposed to be me. Sorry. It doesn't matter.
Did you skip Kirsty?
Technically, Kirsty skips Kirsty.
No, you skip me. It's fine. I'll go 1, 2, there. Pay a coin, skip.
And fight the fire.
Fight the fire. And give me 3 coins.
Get a boat and 3 coins.
Thank you.
Yes, you can't let one person get all the boats, can you, Kirsty?
I don't know what you two are talking about.
I'm just going to finish my
Yes.
overseer
Yeah,
action.
sorry, I
No, don't
I
apologise.
just felt like that.
We're all.
I watched Matt taking his turn and was like, oh, that's going
It's-
to come around to me too quick. Things went wrong there.
It's a little
So we're
dark
going to
for my boat.
build. And spend. I'll spend 2 coins and leaving myself a bit.
Exposed.
Nobody wants to be exposed.
Agreed. I spent 2 wood.
Nice.
And she's toast. She's coming in there. I'm done. Ready's finished. Back to purple.
Thank you. Yes, on this go. I'm going to bring this noble in. Ooh, where did he go? There he is.
Does he come with an automatic upgrade?
I wish. I'm going to spend a fire to get rid of that cube. I'm going to spend a major fire token to get rid of 2. So I'm going to get that one there as well.
Nice.
So that gets me 2 moves on this track, which gets me a wood.
Lovely.
Then I get a wood and a flame.
Nice little
Particular location.
conveyor belt.
Well, I try and have as many conveyors in the fire as I can. Shall we go?
Spend a coin. To go there. And take a boat. I'm going to fight the fire.
That gets you a track movement, Kirsty. It's a church or a city track.
I will take a church track, I think. Yeah. Thank you. And then I get an instant movement. Seems like I planned it. And I shall this one here, which gives me 2 in this area, doesn't it? That's right.
Yeah.
So I do 1 scroll action there, and I will build. Shall I build? I will build okay, I'll build this one, please. Thank you for a wood and a coin.
Thank you.
Just goes there, and I'm going to pop
Matt, you'll go.
in.
Did you get your free overseer movement from having a second boat? That was that one, yeah. Okay.
I've moved him up.
Pay a coin, skip for a coin, come to here.
That was going to be my move.
Flaming, one of those, and I will upgrade the nun.
Lovely.
Spend a coin, so stand up and skip that one there. Get the worker and 2 wood.
Nice. It is light or heavy.
That's a wood heavy.
Terrible situation to be in.
Indeed. Matt, you'll go.
It's worth at this point just mentioning we are like just past the halfway point of the game. And as you can see, we're on 11, 4 and 2 victory points.
Yeah. The odds are we'll get close to 100 by the end of the game.
It's quite impressive watching them build.
I'm not sure I will. I don't know why.
I don't think I will this turn. I haven't done my usual firefighting process I usually do.
I'm a coin short.
That's a shame.
Something exciting. You can see all that how expensive it would be to get to the side of the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's difficult.
You're still quite gathered, aren't you? I'm the only one that's really spread out. Just saying.
We hit a moment of pondering from Mr. Bailey as he focuses hard on the boards. Using words, I'm slowly applying more pressure.
For sure.
I think it has to be this is the move.
Ba, ba, ba.
But then eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Can't build anything for a coin, so she's not getting done. He's not getting it, but I could skip that and go straight to there, which helps in the long run. Will you be continuing to collect ships?
I don't know.
Worth a try. But
You're halfway to your build. Right.
let's move to here, and I will. Take 2 coins. Take 2 coins.
Yeah.
And then I'll spend 3 coins.
Nice.
Let's go up 1 on the track.
Yeah.
Because that puts you in first place.
No.
And I get a bump on the track.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Not yet, though.
Let's see how that works.
Yeah.
Okay, so production at the end of that round. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 victory points. So
3,
1,
yeah.
2, 3. And I'm going to get a wood, a fire, and a big fire.
3.
3.
3
yes.
for blue. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do mine now.
Yeah.
1.
1, 2, 2 fires.
2 coins.
And then again.
Flame. Bump, which is minus worker.
4 coins.
And move we quarantine people on.
Yep,
Take your VPs off your upgraded people.
I have. How many VPs do you need, Matt?
I did it, I only had 4, dude, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, moving down the round.
Right then, these should all be lying down.
Yeah.
Just 2 out.
These dead nuns. Dead nuns literally littering the place.
And a worker then.
Player order is red, purple, blue.
And there will be 2 boats arriving.
There. Flaming.
Oh, where she's already. What are the odds of that? Who should afford that?
Me.
You could just stand up.
Yeah. It's only got 2 turns, you can't get more. Unless you lose another worker there.
You can't put. Oh, you can.
You've got plenty of money to move.
1, 2.
Anyway,
3.
before we get there,
That's not right.
4.
we've got
Yeah, it's not that.
we've got other things to do.
Okay, yes, other strategies. So 2 boats, there's a new tile going out clockwise to that.
Which is going to go there, I think.
Yeah.
And we're on to production and rats. So we have got rats facing towards Phil.
Nuns are going.
How many are
Orange.
there? 'Cause can we actually do them? Those.
There's
that's
more.
plenty. Okay. So towards.
That's a lot of nuns.
So from what Kirsty's saying is that
Oh.
if there's not enough queues to populate the town, you don't put any out whatsoever.
Workers.
Workers on blue.
Nobles.
Yeah, pink.
We only got 3 pink tiles.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, anything else to do at this stage?
Well, there's a couple of things which would be to switch these out at round 5. They will come out.
So they get replaced by instant rewards rather than continuous reward tiles.
Yes. Which at this stage in the game can be quite powerful.
And every time you wish to clear a cube, it's going to cost 2 flames, but you do get 2 victory points. Me and my 1 flame are
I've got some flames.
So,
concerned.
question: if you put a standard person there,
Yeah,
do you get all of them?
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
put an upgraded, you get it every time.
yeah. No, you can move either one to receive that benefit because
But you only ever receive the benefit once.
the benefit is yeah, that's right. You get it
I
all
wasn't
in
sure
one.
whether it was just one off or
No.
if it was a noble, like an upgraded, then you get it more.
So Matt, it's over to you.
And everyone's moved their quarantine.
Yep.
People up.
I wish I could have moved these further, but they're kind of stuck where they are now.
Yeah.
Did I move those? I can't remember.
I assume so.
Hang on, how many rounds? I didn't pick any people up last time, did I?
I don't know. Did you?
No. I can't remember if I need to move those or not. I'm sorry.
I think you have to leave them for this round if you're not sure.
No, he was coming out because I remember I moved him there because he would then replace him.
Okay.
So yeah, no, that's right. But I've got nothing.
I'm
power
glad I
like
mentioned it.
that. Thank you.
Go on then, Matt. Now it's your turn.
Right, let's. Oh, a couple of flames there, Phil. Could get up that track and get more juicy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do. Oh, but then there's that nun who's. She's lovely. She is. She's really nice.
She's helpful as well.
She is. Oh, there's so much to do.
Mm-hmm. It's quite something.
Yeah, let's come in here. She doesn't need to go to quarantine. She can come to it.
That's nice.
Which, let's be honest, at this stage of the game, someone not going to quarantine, and then you get to upgrade as well.
Mm-hmm.
And an upgrade, did you say?
I did.
Oh, yes, thank you. Let's go with. Ooh, what are these looking like over here?
Mm-hmm.
4 points, 2 flames. Need 2 wood.
Oh, I should have had a coin up on production, which I didn't take. I was more excited about the fire, to be fair.
Let's put it in your bank.
Me coin. The
Mhm.
1 coin.
It's fine, it's keeping me nice and warm here.
This one's doing alright for me as well.
Mm-hmm. About the same, aren't they?
I've got 2. I've got 3 and a double.
Just worth noting then that all tokens at the end, for every
Mhm.
3 tokens worth 1 victory point.
Yeah,
So if they don't get spent,
They can be quite useful.
that's nice.
I will be upgrading.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm going to upgrade. Roger's been upgraded.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. I'm going to stand this guy up.
Mm-hmm.
Take this noble.
Mm-hmm.
Straight there.
Oh, you're going to hate me. I didn't take my victory points. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Have
4.
fun.
2, 3, 4.
I asked you and you said, yes, I've done it.
I'm so sorry.
So noble goes in. I get 2 it. Do I get 2 wood?
You might have done
Okay.
actually, because I think
Yeah.
we're at, yeah.
You did say you'd done it, to be fair.
Yeah.
And you got
And
your
I did specifically ask.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to take a noble in.
Mhm.
Instead of taking the wood, I'm going to spend 2 of it.
Already.
Flip that.
because there's no fire, no plague coming up
Deliver
now.
1 of them.
He's done it in the right
Mm.
time.
And
He
2
knows.
of them.
He knows.
So I think we agree. I've put the wood in. They're
Yeah.
the correct ones. So they're going to go back here.
You're taking him back to town, you little wagon.
I am, yeah. And I'm repopulating here.
I'd love to see a little like 3D. I think you should 3D print a little wagon.
So I get
When
2
you take
victory
them.
points for that.
You
Okay,
could like have slots to put the people in.
nice. Kirsty, you go.
What to do?
Actually, sorry, I'm just moving that worker back over there because I should have taken one from that side because they can't get
Yeah.
activated.
Okay. I'll let you off on this one. Okay.
Thank you. It's very generous of you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
Is it 6? I can't afford it.
So it'd be,
Yeah,
that's 3.
buy that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the dock.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Wow, you get coins back, so it's actually 3 to the dock.
Yeah, as long as you can afford to get there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And I'll take this one. I'll fight the fire.
Okay. Take 2, please.
2, that's fine. Yeah. For that.
And that's 2 victory points. How
And
many
2 points.
How many is the boat worth? 1 point for the boat. And 2 coins. And then out of your pile, you have 2 back that you gave me.
Thank you.
What are you going to do, Matt?
Good question. Would have liked 2 wood.
Did you put me up
Would have
twice
been
on
my.
that?
No, I did not. twice.
I fought 2 fires.
You fought 1 fire. There's only 1 fire on that. You
Oh,
spent 2
sorry, I
fires.
spent, yeah. So what
So
do
you
I
get
get?
coin.
So that was a free run. This game. Sorry, okay. This game's so tight.
It's certainly interesting at this stage. The really interesting thing at this stage is any workers that now you take into quarantine, you will not get onto your board. So the workers like that Matt's just picking up are incredibly valuable because they're going to be sort of hanging around. You've got a coin and a nun move.
That's nice.
Because the nun's upgraded, I can do 2 in this section. So I take a double flame.
Yeah.
Nice, that's good.
I think you need it.
And
And a build.
And a build. It's going to have to be coin based, the build.
Do you know what then?
I like that
have a
wooden one.
quarantine house.
Yeah, I think that's the one. There's 2 coins. Put that
Nice.
there. Job done.
Maybe to you.
Okay. I'll stand this guy up. Take him into quarantine. There. We're going to fight that little pesky rat with 2 of them. So that gets rid of that.
So you're going up here.
Yep. Thank you. And 2 victory points because I fought a fire. And that gets me a coin and a move on this track, which moves this one to here, and I get to trigger like all kinds of exciting things. So I'm going to take a scroll. I'm going to upgrade this nun, like so. Noble upgraded nun. So that was that upgrade, that scroll, and here I'm going to take a build action, and I'm going to buy me a wagon.
Oh, is that it again?
4 victory points.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. My turn. One, 2. So 3, 1, 1, 2.
Yeah.
2 fires.
So that was these 2 coins, I presume.
Yeah. Sorry, I was giving them to go back.
Yeah.
2 fires, fight the fire.
Yep. Just move it there, which is going to get you a scroll.
And 3 coins back.
3 coins.
Any victory points on the boat? No.
No.
And an overseer.
So I need 3 coins.
There you go.
Thank you. Now. I'll do that. It was a scroll, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Then I will do an oversee action, which, so there, I get to do 2, so I do a scroll move, and I'll do, I have to do a bill, because I don't know if I want to push that. What have I got available? 1 wood. What do I need? So, I spend a wood on this one here.
Is that an overseer action? Which overseer? Yeah. Good.
So I had a scroll and a bill.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Goes there, and I'll immediately put him in there.
Not waiting for the. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter.
3 coins.
3 coins and 2 victory points.
Nice. Okay. 3 coins.
Right.
2 victory points. Matt, you'll go.
I think I'm going to pay a coin to skip. in here.
Let's just skip coin. Do you want the 2 victory points?
The
Or
flame.
the 1 victory point and 2 coins. 2 coins and a victory point, or a coin and 2 victory points.
I'll take the 2 coins and the 1 VP.
Did you move 2 VP for burning the rat?
No.
1, 2.
Good memory.
Did you give me
2 coins, please.
You can do that.
You've been a wonderful administrator.
I try my best.
And 2 votes gives me an overseers to come here. So it's 2 in this section, 1 in this section. So I will take 2 flame, a double flame, please, Phil.
Have a double flame.
Thanks. Just trying to trick which order to trigger it in. So I'll do my build action for a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Put this one out here. And I'll put this guy in.
How much is it? 4 wood.
Forward.
And how many victory points?
1 point.
Okay.
And I've got 1 in this section, apologies. So I've done
That's
those 2. And I will trigger a build action.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 wood. This one. I'll put her straight in. Oh no, she's a bit upgraded first. Okay, so I shall wait for that one. And I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to stand this guy up. He's going to fight. He's going to take this guy into his little quarantine house. Going to fight the fire. Get that off there. Move 1 up here. Move myself 1 up there on that benefit. Take that benefit to move myself to there. Get my 5th worker. Kirsty, you'll go. Oh, hang on. I burnt a rat, so that's 2 victory points as well.
Grass patty.
It's easy to miss the 2 victory points for burning rats.
It is really well laid out. It's just
Yeah.
down to the people to check.
It's just
in
that
it,
last.
really.
It's that last thing that you've not been pressed in all game.
The iconography is brilliant this game. Really is. I notice it says 3 players or 4 players in that one. Is there a different board for 2?
I assume so. I assume it's on the other side. Just on the
Yeah, I
back.
was going to say it's probably the other side. Now, stuck between a rock and a hard place here. I'm going to explain why. So, obviously, I'm here. I've got 1 move, so I'd have to pay to come here, which is fine, which would give me a scroll. Because I'd like to push my scroll up, if possible, for my boats. However, I also want to push my scroll for my houses. If I fight fire, I can get 2 scrolls.
But you only have 1 flame.
But I only have 1 flame. So, do I try to come here to get the... because it doesn't cost me anything to get the fire. Which I can then use next turn to do 1, because I'll have my other flames in from... oh, I won't have a flame there.
Decisions.
2. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. First things first, I'm going to pay 3 coins to go up on the fire trap, please.
Because you would.
That's fine. Now I will go here and take a fire.
There you go. Matt, you'll go.
Another good turn,
That's the last
Kirsty.
one.
Well done. I shall go here. It comes into quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Double flame.
1, 2, and 1 on here, which gives you a move on one of the other tracks.
Could be first in the next turn,
Mm-hmm.
or I can get 5 points. Let's go with the pointage.
Mm.
So I'm last in the next turn.
Then you've got
a bit awkward.
Then you've got your you've got other work to put out
You
as well,
have,
haven't you?
yeah.
So 2 in this side, 1 in this side.
What are you going to do,
No idea.
I see a wagon and there's no more plague coming out.
So I'll take 2 flames, please. Double flame.
A double flame.
Double flame.
She's been good for you, that then, with a double flame.
She has.
Very much so.
And I will do the upgrade on that side. So on this side I've got to trigger a build action.
And then she'll
Will
get
be-
nice. I like that.
And spend a wood. I can immediately pop Derek
Nice.
in there.
3 victory
Coin
points.
and 3 points.
And there you go.
Lovely. Derek
Okay,
has served
so
you well.
she's triggered. So let's go into there.
Nice.
2
4 victory
zones.
points.
2 single flames and 4 VP.
Lovely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wood and a coin.
Time goes quick in this game, doesn't
It
it?
does.
Feel like we've been playing. You know, if you said it feels like half an hour, it's really good.
You go, Matt.
Okay. How many ships coming out next turn? 2
2.
ships.
In fact, these 2 ships.
Yeah.
2. Anything but this dock.
And I've got 2 coming out from quarantine.
Yeah, quite.
I was thinking that was the last boat.
No, 2 more.
Because otherwise I probably would have gone for that instead to have got an extra move. I thought, there's no more plague coming out. So
It could be interesting because if it ends up at the green dock, you've got 1.
I'm going to take a
I
scroll
need
to
to.
there.
And a nun,
And the nun who doesn't go into
Nice.
quarantine.
which is also just good.
Yeah. That's
Happy with that?
Yeah, over to you.
Onward.
2 single fires. Oh.
Those 2, and this upgraded nun.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
And that wagon flips, and I get another 2 victory points.
So the wagons will unflip for the last round as well,
They
which
will.
will be very handy for you.
I didn't realise that. I thought once through you.
No, come back again.
It's because I've not done the wagon.
They're recycling wagons.
Well, why not reuse them?
Exactly. Okay, I think we're done for the round.
Mm-hmm.
Unless anyone tells me otherwise. So these guys just get so sleepy and tired. These guys die.
I think I happen to have a nun who has passed away and an aristocrat who died in his sleep.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, production.
has of natural causes.
Right.
So I get 2 victory points, please.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
actually,
can do
no,
it.
I'll do it.
No,
Sorry, I'll do that.
I'll do the rest if you want
That's
more.
3 victory points, it's 1 more.
Okay.
Hang on, whoa, that's, no, the space is quite big. So, 1 for her, those 2, that comes off into here somewhere. Probably.
Make sure you're not scoring your immediate, so that's done, isn't it?
Yeah. That's so I get 1 victory point for my nun,
You're getting 1 point, yeah.
and I get a coin and a fire,
I'm doing my points first.
and then I get
Go on.
a coin and victory point. Sorry, I didn't realise that.
That's the one off. That one.
No, it's not.
Is it? Oh, no, it's
it's
in.
not.
No, I've moved
That's
that one
you
over.
move
so
it
that's-
across.
So it's a victory point.
Yeah. I did my 1 and 1, but I forgot that one.
1, 2,
So that's that.
6. Bless you.
Thank you very much.
And I'm getting 1. What else am I getting? Getting a coin. So that's done. I'm going to move people in a minute. Had I'm a flame short.
Dubious about those flames.
No, it's all
No.
legit.
Yeah.
She's an absolute diva, and I get one of those
I
there.
think you might say a godsend.
That's kind of terrible. But we'll take it.
So I've done all my
Short and
production.
front
These
and
two are coming out. So there. Okay.
So, play order changes.
Blue, purple, red.
2 boats come out.
And they go into the Nun Harbour, which I think is
Oh,
Right next to me.
no.
two
Happy
cubes.
day.
No rats this round, I might add, which
Yeah.
is nice. And another tile, which comes out clockwise.
Yeah.
You're going to go there.
What's that one doing?
And do we need workers? No, we do not, do we?
No, there's no workers and
There's
there's no plague in the last
production or
one.
plague. You just follow this, but it remains the fact that it's 2 flames
For one.
for 1 rat cube, and that's still worth 2 points in this game.
Yeah.
So, question. Can you fight next to it? Like, can you use
Fight.
that one to fight 2 plagues?
No, you can't do adjacent. You'd need 2 of these tokens to do adjacent.
Has to be a double.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure, so I just went to ask.
So, well, the example would be you could do that for 1 and then spend that as an adjacent. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
not
I
sure
meant.
that's right. I think you need, because these are the only ones that allow adjacency, I would say you need 2 of these.
Oh, no, it does say in the
think
book
it does,
specifically. No, you're right, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So this is your first move, essentially. Give
Yeah.
Phil 2 points.
No,
I mean, feel free to give me the 2
No.
points. I really don't mind.
no. It's really not that important.
Have you got your last round worked out, Matt?
Absolutely not.
I thought that
No,
might
me
be the
neither.
case.
Right, so let's see. Need that, and I need that. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4.
There go the boats.
There goes the money.
Is it worth it?
How confident are you on that last scroll?
Not very. Okay, so
I just had one of those revelationary moments where I realised that I thought I had to do at least 4 things this turn. I actually only needed to do 3.
That's awesome.
So I now need to think about what that 4th move, 5th move is going to be. But
Do you think at the end of the game that would trigger, if my production pushes me up there, that
No.
then triggers, you think the game's over at that point?
I think the game's over at that point.
oh,
So that'd be like there'd be no benefit to.
what?
Okay.
Why
There's
not?
no guarantee you'd beat that point.
Because
do you know what?
everything still happen.
Let's consult the rulebook. While Kirsty's taking a turn, let's consult the rulebook.
Indicates
Do you know what?
another-
Take any action from any hex in Messina. I think you probably could do that.
Oh, okay. Seems very broad, doesn't it?
I'd say that's pretty crystal clear that you can definitely take an action as long as you bump onto that space.
Standing up.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's an achievement in and of
Fight in
itself.
the fire.
So that's 2 victory points. For
Give me
that.
2 victory points and I'll have one of those coins back.
And how many victory points on the boat?
Sorry, 2 victory points.
1, 2, and 1 coin back.
And I should go up on the fire.
You do. No benefit this time. Well,
No,
7
that's
victory points, so there is benefit.
I think I'm going to go last in this round. All right, I'll let you go next round. Sure. Yeah, definitely, 100%.
So I'm going to stand this one up. I'm going to come here. And I'm going to spend 2 to fight that fire. Get rid of that.
2 victory points.
Moves me to there. Gives me a coin as well. So don't forget the coin, all important coin. 1, 2 victory points. Oops, maybe a bit too far. And then I'm going to return to the world these 3, a wood, and one of my laying down meeples.
Dun, dun, dun.
Put that out
Sleeping me.
there for 2 more victory points.
Sleeping me.
There's so much variety in the strategies I've seen you play, Phil. It's really interesting
All
to see.
over it.
We'll see. We'll see how well it works, to be fair. Matt, it is now your go.
I'm going to pay 3 coins to move to there, which
Nice.
triggers any hex.
Yep.
Can I have a double fire, please?
Oh, 2. Right,
As
Matt.
opposed to that one.
Oh no, I meant that one.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yes.
Because you
At
can now,
this stage of
you
the
can
game.
now
Yeah.
do adjacent.
At
You
this
win
stage
that.
of the game.
It's because of that.
Okay.
Just-
Thank you.
So now take
on
a
that.
turn.
Now I'll take a turn. So I'm going to get the bump at the end, so I can leave that one, which is fine.
Nice.
Can I find somewhere that's adjacent to something now?
If you want, feel free to come and stop at one of my spaces. I would value.
These
I would
are
value
adjacent.
greatly the 2 victory
Those
points.
are adjacent and
Will we be buying more stuff in this round? That's the question.
how could you position something?
So I'm going to go to there for a coin, please.
There you go.
And there is 2 of those.
So that,
Which ones are you fighting?
I'm going to go those 2.
which is 4 victory points.
Thank you very much.
And 2 moves on this track. There's a coin and a scroll map.
That's the beauty of the design, isn't it? You get that satisfying
Nice little
combo
cascade.
every so often. And my overseer move is to go to here. And what upgrade? Because you know I love a bit of upgrading.
Don't we all?
So I've done an upgrade action. And I'm all done.
Kirsty.
You mean Captain Kirsty with
Captain.
those
Captain.
with all
Captain.
those boats that
Wow,
she's
yeah.
She does remind me of Captain Birdseye.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Likes fish fingers.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's really the best
No,
one you
no
can go.
comment.
That's the best one you can go.
Do you know what I love is play noises. At some point we're going to have a conversation about play noises. The noises players make when they're struggling
Yeah.
to figure out what their next move should be in the game. Because we all do it,
No.
whether it's little tuneless whistles or grunts and groans.
1. And that is for
Scroll.
scroll movement. That felt very weak. But
Yeah.
this is my weakest player of the game, so it's okay.
Blue's done. Over to purple.
So purple is going to stand up here, move to here, fight this thing with a double. Yep. So that gives me a 1 on there, which gives me a scroll. It gives me 2 victory points. Matt, I'm going to ask you to take over my victory points. No, it's been done.
Done. Okay.
And then I'm going to flip my wagon and deliver some guys.
Oh no, he's played a blinder, isn't he?
Look at there. That was on there. Can you do me 2 more victory points, please?
Done. Remember what I said about Mafia?
Yeah. Very much so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Maybe. That accent's really hard to translate.
Shall I have a turn now?
Yeah, go
I'm
on.
quite as big excited
I
as
think you
that. Let's go here. Can I have a coin, please?
You can. And move. Don't forget to move your none overseer as well.
Thank you.
'Cause I feel like you're getting quite a
Nice
lot of
hand.
bounce off that. Yeah, nice.
Again, 2 scrolls,
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
and I think I want to build with my third action. So I'll spend 2 wood on this one.
It's your last building.
This is actually unlimited. Apparently, you can build as many as you like, but it's just for that. So 3 coins and 4 veeps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I'll pay 3 to go to there, get a wood.
Oh, he's got something in mind for that wood. How can I block him? That's the question.
It wouldn't be the first time.
No, he would. It absolutely would not.
So he's
It,
spent.
it would not.
Oh.
Come on.
Free move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points. To gain 2 victory points. 1 coin. These are both the same.
2 veeps for blue.
I assume you burn that
I'm
fire as
burning
well.
the fire.
So that bounces his top
Oh.
2 scrolls.
That's nice, isn't it?
The coin.
4. And now I get my extra move because of that, which is my last move.
There's going to be a huge accumulation of points from both of these tracks at the end of the game.
I have a question.
good game.
I have a question. If I move here, can I do 2 of the same one?
No. You do 2 from that region. And you do 1 from this region, which you've got nothing in there.
Oh, that was bad.
2 at the same one. This is expert level gaming, and you're
Just
sneaking
checking.
out a double
So,
scroll action.
6 times 4 or 6 times 6.
It's a bit of a no-brainer.
That's my scroll action. And then my other one is I can pay a coin to go up the track. Then I can only do 1, 2, so I can't get a third player. So I was just seeing if I could build something maybe.
With this, it's worth victory points because it's 3 victory points per building. So
Maximum 6. I've already got 6 built.
okay, fine.
So I'm already ahead of that one. So I might as well go for something that will just give me something useful. It needs to be something that's not upgraded because I don't have any ability to upgrade anything. So I'll spend my 1 wood on a building there for that one for 4 victory points.
Oh, if you put a noble in it, you can have 4
Is it a
victory
normal
points.
one?
Yeah,
just
either
normal.
one.
It's fine. So I'll go
4
there.
victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because I can't use this dude anymore anyway. Because that's the end of my game. Because I don't have any more moves. So that should be
So
standard.
this guy stands up. It goes 3 to there, a coin to there. take that one.
Could I have paid to move up a track? It's not my thing.
Matt, you'll go.
Victory points. It doesn't give me any victory points to move up one, does it?
Spend 3 to move to there. And I'm going to move that 2 to there. Spend 2 flame. And that 2 points.
And 2 scrolls.
2 scrolls. Okay.
How does that work when there's multiple people at the end? Is it who arrive there first?
No, it's who's on top, I think.
That's not fair because it's people who arrive first.
Well, let's wait and see.
What they're doing, that you've learned the information that's been shared, so they have more information. They're more knowledgeable by the time
So I'm
they
only
get
going to
there.
get 3 for going
Well,
there
fi-
first.
No, you'll get 7. At worst. It's 10, 7, 3.
I think that's disappointing. It should be
The
who
ma-
gets there first.
Yes, let's go done.
Okay, I'm going to stand this guy up. He's going to jump to there. I'm going to take a scroll. I'll take a building scroll. I'm going to spend 3 coins to just jump to there because that's 3 victory points and 3 coins, which feels good.
That was my turn. I was going to do that, Phil.
That's a shame, I think.
But he's trapped now, Phil. You've trapped him
You got any
somewhere.
coins?
No.
You could do a faith move. Oh, you've already used your faith.
Gotta have faith.
Stand up and do that one again.
Yeah, you got an overseer move at worst.
Yes, you've won.
I think I have. Like, you and Matt have done really well on other things.
It's that's the exciting part of the game, isn't it? It's a
Personally, I know the game's not over yet, but I feel this has been my weakest game so far in terms of gameplay.
What
'Cause
makes you say that?
I haven't used this board.
But you're trying
as
some,
much as
you're
I
trying
usually
something
do.
new, aren't you? Yeah.
And I think
I've never done boats before.
I wouldn't write yourself off yet.
Oh no, I'm just saying my feelings are that. And I've got matching sets. Does that count?
No,
No.
not in this variant of the game.
1, 2, 3 would. Who would it? It's interesting.
Okie dokie. As I'm surrounded by someone's army,
It's not an army, it's a mafia.
we're going to go there.
It's a shame because you've got fire as well.
We'll trigger a scroll for one.
Nice.
It's going to be strong as well. I don't think I've got enough points to win this.
I don't see what you think.
Because
Look how further ahead
you
you
and Matt have got some big accumulators coming in. I've got a big accumulator coming, but it's not a massive accumulator.
It's 7 times.
No, this one. That one's 7 times 4. That's 28 points.
It's 1 times 1.
2, 3.
Oh, sorry.
Build. No, sorry. It's either 2 coins or an upgrade. Do I have? It's how far this guy needs to travel to do his next thing is the deciding factor.
What do you want to do with him?
I'm writing a build on. I've got 1 word.
You're on the money with the buildings. Anyway, max that.
Yeah, but is there anything that he can, like...
Would have liked another scroll, but it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, sorry. That must be taken. No. Okay. Not unless you can access an instant action. I can't see the board.
Don't worry.
I think you got another scroll if you want.
Do you think?
Right?
Well, it's quite
Oh, hang on.
straightforward. You only move one with that overseer, didn't you? You could have moved two to skip a step.
Mm.
And then you need to get another noble overseer move at the end, towards the end of the game.
This is the end of the game.
He's got one more move left. Oh, actually, you're miles away from anywhere with that, can't you?
I've got 2.
You get 2 coins.
Yeah, but 2 coins is only going to get you, like... You need to get over to that overseer spot, which is going to be tricky.
So I think I'm better off taking the upgrade then, actually. So we will just go with...
Something that's going to give you instant. You don't want to upgrade.
Upgrade this young lady here.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go with that.
And the scroll action from that nun, surely.
I did the scroll, but I made to say
it,
that.
yeah.
Thanks for your patience. That was good.
I was trying to figure out if you could get here for one on the track and then get the other one on the track to get another overseer move, but you can't because you don't have the money to do it. But you have this guy left to move, Matt, and that will end the game.
Ah.
Yeah, because you took one off earlier, didn't you? If you need to undo your last one and take 2 coins if you prefer.
This is expert level.
Should have asked if I could have done that scroll twice, shouldn't I?
You didn't work for me.
Right then. So he hasn't got a lot of choice for free to build.
That's it. That's the only free move you have there.
That's worth a point.
So build or take flame. And the flame...
Building's probably going to give you more towards the end of the game.
Then the building's going to give you anything. Like you're limited on what you can buy anyway.
If you undo what you just did there.
No undo
once.
is not at this stage.
So we'll spend the wood.
Put a nun in it.
And we'll take something with the VP.
Yeah, why not? That makes sense. And that is bar the counting at the end of the game, which is interesting.
Yes.
So before we end the game, we're going to do a final production. So I'm going to get 2 VP, please, Matt.
Yeah, done.
And I'm going to get a big fire token, a wood token, and another. No, for 2 VP. That's it.
Don't people move out before the production though?
Where's your 2 VP coming from, mate?
One from there,
yeah,
and one from that one.
Don't they move out before the production phase?
They move out as part of the production phase.
After you've produced.
So
let's do yours then. So nothing on quarantines.
1, 2.
2. Yeah. Alright, I'll do more points now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And 2 coins.
Fire and 2 coins.
Fire and 2 coins as well.
Exciting fire.
Coin.
I've not got enough tokens to make up to 6, unfortunately, which is annoying.
Now I've got 5 as well. And get a bump.
Okay, are we ready then?
We can't pen the tracks now, can we?
No, you cannot. You can only do it on your turn.
No, it's fine, just checking.
So,
but that's still worth one.
Yeah.
I know.
So, end game scoring.
Should we book it? Let's just read through the old...
Yeah, because I'd like to know, because I got to that one first, is it not 10-7-3? I think it's only fair to ask because I went to the effort.
The game ends at the end of round 5 after players take their production from workshops, quarantine, cabin improvements. During the game, players may have acquired rat tokens. So for every rat you've got, go 1 space back on the track.
I'm the only person who got a rat that game.
Yeah,
that's very interesting.
Yeah, and no points lost for Phil based on that. Final scoring points on registers. After taking your penalties, evaluate your final position. So the final position is on the church track. No one scores.
I got 12 points across both tracks.
12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Kirsty has got...
I'm not sure because it depends on how that sits.
8. We're just doing the final positions. 1, 2, 3. 8 and 17.
On the 53.
25. 25 for red, we're saying? Yeah. So that will be 43, 53, 63, 68. Oh, very good. So that's 68. Just there around the corner. And then final order. I'll just check that.
Well, we know I've got 3.
On the popularity register, players also get points for being farther ahead. In a street-player game, the first player gets 10, second gets 7, third gets 3. Break ties in favour of the player with more fire tokens. For this tiebreak only, count a major fire token as 2 fire tokens.
So Matt's got the tiebreak, so Matt gets 10.
Oh.
No, because it says who's first,
No,
who's
it
second.
says it split ties in favour of the person
Matt,
back.
can you move
I
Kirsty on
wouldn't have
7?
bothered rushing
1, 2,
that.
3, 4,
That was a
5,
waste
6,
of time.
That's a risky take, isn't
But
it?
it's a lesson learned as well.
I'm not doing that again.
That's the first. You go over that track every time.
Come on.
Right, let's keep going.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, but I
Repopulated
got 10 last
neighbourhoods.
time.
Who
and someone else
scored
was
the
on top of me.
points on each hack that you have repopulated?
So that was my-
Okay, so I've got 20, 39, 49, plus 5 is 54.
54. So that will take you to 59.
8,
Yeah.
and then 50 onto that, which takes
It's
it
all the way back round, isn't it?
Yeah.
to
where you are.
58. Yeah, it does. Exactly. Exactly that.
Okay.
So that
That's
was,
what I
that
got
was a
too.
good choice.
I told you.
Scroll boards. During play, had the opportunity to take scroll actions. You will now score points for all 3 aspects. Should we do it one person at a time? Do you want to do you first, Phil?
Okay, so I get 3 for buildings.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And then I get 7 for each area I've repopulated, so that's 28 points.
Yeah.
So that's 10, 28.
Excellent. Okay, Kirsty.
So it's
So
3 per building
3 times 6 is a maximum, so 18.
18.
plus
6 times 6.
36. So 46, 56, 54. 54 for blue. 54. So come back around. I can have a.
So,
so add 4 on.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. And I'm doing 8 points for boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm doing 4 times 6.
24.
24. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 39.
Okay, what's
and then
left?
we've got, our bonus.
Remaining tokens. I get a point.
Me too.
Yeah.
I get 2 points. I've got 2 lots of coins. That's
So
right. That's what you
Kirsty
meant.
Kirsty goes over 100 as well.
So based on that, final scores are Phil.
All of us on 100.
Yeah. Kirsty 101.
Matthew 110.
10 and Phil 140. Good game.
Yeah.
Well played.
Do you know why I won? I won that because I'm the only person who did what the game is supposed to be about, which is repopulating Messina.
It's interesting because you have to sacrifice an action, and I love doing the actions. Like I need that benefit.
But to be fair, this is the first time I've played to repopulate Messina properly.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give it a try. I wanted to see what it was like.
Would you say that's your third different strategy?
Yeah, it
In as
is.
many games, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, so last time I played ships and...
Yeah, which I've done. That's not really.
You got
it's,
one point-
it's got highest points so far, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's
you
got me
I
over
only
100.
I only got 30 points on ships last time, so you did better than I did on ships. I think your focus on this top victory, not this top track. Like basically, we both got the same amount of points.
It's costing me, I
moved a
think,
lot.
yeah.
I moved a lot less on the.
I kind of feel like this one looks after itself in some ways. It kind of like because
Yeah,
you
well,
have to
you
go to
find-
spaces
yeah.
with
For
playing
me,
on it.
it was because I've gone hard on these. I need those 3 scrolls towards the end.
Yeah. I would say that ship.
Because I'd badly placed
Yeah.
and not placed many people.
Yeah,
I think
you
That's
minimise
why.
your work.
Yeah, I
on the
didn't
board
do
for
that
ships.
at all.
I think a ship strategy needs more workers. You know, it needs one more worker
Yeah.
to be able to pick
Yeah.
up that. It's almost like a free ship in some respects because you're getting all your normal benefits and
Maybe I should have spent to go up and at least get one more work.
I think because I know you focus on this track all the time. I think you're now finding the limitations of not getting at least one more worker.
possibly, but it is quite close, isn't it? It's only 3 away.
That's my highest score so far.
It is your high score so far.
which is interesting because
In
I've
fact, I
never
think
done
we've all-
ships before.
I think we've all scored higher.
Yeah, that's our best scores all round generally.
So I've never scored ships, well, tried ships before, and I thought, well, I'm going to give it a go this time because it worked so well for Phil last time. And what I did do though is I went for the buildings because it kind of looks after itself. You're getting the benefits from it. The one thing I didn't want to do was what I forgot to do was concentrate on this section, the board, because it was this. I don't know why it felt harder to get to people this time.
So, final thoughts, people. So Messina 1347. 1347? Yeah, 1347. What do we think overall, Matt? Do you want to go first?
Very, very similar to 2020, Phil.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
Everyone's rushing to move out to the country and lock in and work from home. Yeah, fair enough.
It's the definition of working from someone's large house, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It didn't feel hard. I don't even know how long we've been playing, but it's gone very
About
quick.
An hour and 40 minutes.
I'm engaged. I'm even engaged on your turn. So where are you going? The downside of that is that with the board state changing, you then have to consider what the change is and how far you can go. So as long as people are aware of that. But no, it was a really interesting. It's interesting to see what other people are doing as well on their strategies. And the placement of your people on here is crucial.
So crucial. I messed up with that.
To the game. The buildings kind of build themselves. I think if you can get a couple out early in the in fact your first turn could be wood build. If you can do that, you've got your aim. Maybe if a 2 coin generator comes out early, it's
worth it. Yeah,
definitely. Because then that trickles through and gives you the moves that you need towards the end of the game, perhaps.
Kirsty, your final thoughts?
Oh, this game just keeps on giving, doesn't it?
It does.
It really does.
That's the first statement.
It's one that every time you can try a different strategy, and it feels like a different game each time.
Yeah, there are some games where we've played 3 times and we feel like we've played it out. It's like you've discovered everything that can be discovered. The variability, I think, lends itself to a long-term place in a collection.
Yeah.
Very much.
And I don't think, for me, it's not just variability on, because there's loads of variability in the setup, but the game is so well designed, it provides like 3 or 4 clear, available strategies, but all of which are equally valid, and you can choose. And I think it's your level of focus on a particular strategy. And I got it in my head. I'm focusing on repopulating Messina. I got 3 buildings. That was it. And I would normally have said 3 buildings way too few to do well in the game.
You're more of an engine building person. You like to get that engine going and
I was like,
the
not
stuff
today.
coming in.
You were very lucky with your buildings. You got like double fires coming in.
Yeah, and I
that's
got it from round 2 as well. And that was that
really good choice.
Because I couldn't have done what I did without that. But actually, the game gives so much because it does have that capacity to allow multiple strategies, all of which are equally valid. It feels at the moment, give it more plays, but it feels at the moment like an incredibly well balanced game across multiple strategies, and it means that every player has an opportunity to succeed and try and do well. And that is wonderful.
So personally, for me, it's really interesting for me to have changed my strategies. On the very first play of it, I was all over the overseas.
Honestly, you were really hard to beat. And
Mega,
that first game,
mega efficiency.
You had. I think you got 2 almost to the end, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that
and
made
I got
a
6
difference.
extra goes, and the buildings just ticked over because I positioned the people right. The second play, I think I did buildings again, but my scrolls were placed well last time, and every move
if you can get one home, my 3 were 3 scrolls at the end.
You've still increased your score every time as well, which I think that's says a lot.
then trying again with the boats. So maybe next time I'll try Phil's strategy. Let's just buy wagons.
Let's repopulate Messina.
Repopulate.
But the thing is, we let Phil get boats in the past, and then we've let Phil repopulate. So I think if everyone's doing a little bit of everything, I grabbed a couple of boats this time because I could see that you were going. But I got 12 points out of that, or 8 points. So it was
It's a good game. It's a very good game, and I think if you like your Euros, if you like your mid to heavyweight Euros, you have to give this a try.
Yeah, it's not exactly like anything else we've played, is it? It's a little bit of lots of other mechanisms put together and just done very, very well. Components are good. The art is good.
Rulebook's great.
Yeah, it's quite streamlined.
Iconography on point. Teach your iconography, the game will teach itself.
Well, that's helped us when we've taught other people as well.
Yeah.
Other people have grasped it pretty quickly, which has been a pleasure to play, really.
So, thank you all of you for watching this.
If you stuck out, thank you.
Go try Messina. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
Yeah. Don't forget, we're also on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Just search for Ludus Vulpes.
Matt, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you everyone out there.
Thanks everyone.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.